These are just mini success bites, and we've been covering off some of the rules. I think we covered off 6 basic rules just to get us going. Now we're going to begin our journey, and for this journey what we need to do is write down what our dreams for our business is. What is our ultimate dream for us? How do we envisage these things to be? What kind of enjoyment and what kind of fun are we going to get out of this? And the reason we're going to write it down is so we can read it. We can read it those times when it get tough, because they will get tough. I'm telling you now, you're going to start a journey and you're going to go, this sounds absolutely fantastic. I'm getting into this. You'll ride a crest of a wave up, and then suddenly things start to get hard. You start having to do some work, and you slide down the other end of this slope, and it feels like a downhill avalanche. It's like, oh my God, this isn't going to work. This is terrible. And the trouble is, you hit what we call rock bottom, and it's not really rock bottom. It's just that you're going to have to learn some new skills and put in a little bit more effort. And this is the bit that everyone quits at, and then they go around and trying to find the next, new fancy object and start this whole cycle over again. And that's why they don't get anywhere. When you hit the rock bottom, that's when you need to be reading what you're about to write now. That will get you through. It'll give you the inkling. It'll go, that's the podcast I said I was going to listen. They're the books I'm going to read. That's the video system or the video series that I'm going to watch, because that motivates you. And that will teach you what you need to do to break through that last little bit of the barrier and then take the ride up to the heavens, as they say, to where you actually want to be. That's how it works. So your dream business, I wrote mine and said, one of the things I said, I want to be able to do it from anywhere. I want to be able, and I called it the yacht philosophy. So part of what I wrote down was, I said that, if I can't run this from a yacht, if I can't do this from a boat, I don't want to do it. And I won't do it. That changed everything, because it really dictated how I was going to do my filming. And look, I'm just down here. I'm down at my favorite marina with the yachts. I don't use studios. I don't use green screens. I don't use fancy lighting, because I won't be able to put all that stuff on a yacht. And look, my style is just going to be my style, and people are either going to like it or not like it. But this is more about me, and this is your selfish bit. This is about you. This is about how you want to do for the rest of your life, because they say if you're doing what you love, you'll never work another day in your life. And that is very, very true. So spend some time. It doesn't have to be War and Peace. It doesn't have to be pages. It can just be a paragraph. It could just be a one-pager. Write down why you're going to do this, what you want to do it for, and the style in which you want to do it, what it's actually going to give you, what freedoms it's going to give you, what joy it's going to give you, including this, because I love watching such and such on these videos, because I love reading these types of books, because I love listening to these podcasts. I get a lot out of them. And as you listen to them and you're taking your notes, it'll just drive you further. So do that. Write down the dream for the business. Write down your dreams for your business, how you want it to be. If you can do that before you start anything, any business, any podcasting, you want to be a high profit podcaster, this is the number one. Design it now, write it down like I just said, and it will keep you going, because when the tough times come, you can read this. And we're going to form a book, by the way, and this is going to be the best book you've ever written, and it's going to be the best book you can ever read, and read again and again and again until you get successful. Remember that quote, if you don't start, you can't win, and if you don't quit, you can't fail.